And we're back here with MasterClipz one more time. We on our Quentin Tarantino Grindhouse vibes. If y'all don't know about Death Proof and Planet Terror, this is a little double feature. These Grindhouse films are like from the 70s. They're some of my favorites. This one though, this is from 2007, but it's shot like on a 70s camera. But nah, yeah, they're so cool. They used to be cheap, shitty movie seats, just popcorn, but back-to-back, double features, nonstop. Kind of like UV Mall type.
Double back.
Double back.
We back.
We back, yeah. It feels like it's not been too long. So I got, let me
Happy
see
Halloween.
here. Oh, I missed it. We'll pull up your list. Tell me about what's up with Spade Sable lately.
We're about to roll out season 6, actually. We are getting some new guests and everything situated.
How many episodes do you do per season?
Well, we're supposed to do 15 to 16, but we've had season 2 was over 20 something episodes. Season 3 was definitely over 20 episodes. We're almost at 70, almost 80 episodes probably.
There you go. Who's your next guest though?
I don't know. I can check my email. I just got the confirmation. We've got 3 people lined up for Wednesday. So it's going to be a long day.
There we go, bro.
God.
So what else? What else new with you?
That was like a brick wall, bro.
Yo, this is crazy. This is the Zuzu Gas Face OG. I love this one's purple, bro. The Zuzus are pretty good. I think earlier we had a triple play. Triple plays was dope. I brought, oh my God, Jeff, do you see my Bronco bag? Oh, probably not.
Is it on the sofa?
I left it in there. My little, I might have to grab it. But there's this one shit, forget what it's called, but it was like a fucking Apple product I brought. It was purple also. Damn, I was so excited to show that shit. I forget what it's called. Yo, I'm gonna grab it. Buddy, we're gonna run. This makes it worth it too, because like I wore my OJ jersey today from Bronco. First police chase ever, caught on TV live, right? But shout out to the music video shot by Mr. MasterClipz. I got this little Bronco patch on here because of that.
What you got in there?
This is it.
Maybe I shouldn't have asked that.
Gobstopper gumdrop. No, this is like my daily bag. You know what I'm saying? Like cards and shit. This is like some fucking. This is a military fanny packs. This, you know how we always win, right? Pac-Man. I'm so glad I grabbed this shit because this bitch, like I said, doesn't feel that. It's like an apple. Me and my wife killed it like 2 days, 3 days. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
What marketing? How far vapes have come?
Yeah, you know, it was only 2 grams, but like I said, like you can't beat the product. Like it's just so smooth. It hit perfect. No malfunctions. Didn't clog up. Zuzu's
No
like
clog? Wow.
Zuzu's lower budget, but I keep these on. So like this little joint keeping it on that keeps your pocket hairs and stuff out. These last forever though. This bitch must be like a tank, like 95%. No cap. Like it really just, these go forever. If we go back in the bag. Cause like I don't really like throw them out until like I feel it, but sometimes you know we ain't always feeling it. Oh yeah,
What's in the bag?
look how much is in that one. Look at that one.
What's in Johnny's bag?
But these are like older Zuzus. This is a Slurricane one. Look at this joint, Oreos. But you see how much wax in the front? That's crazy. Like I said, yo, these are the bomb diggity. But I like to like really like keep it until it's like dead. Right? You know. Tell me more about how's the soccer been? Are you guys still rolling?
Yeah, we took our first L this weekend.
It happens. You know, it makes you better.
The kids all thought we won.
Think
we
about
did not.
Patriots, bro. You remember that season they went undefeated and it was from Eli Manning of all people. You know what I mean?
It was a fair game.
You can't go undefeated. You gotta lose one during the season.
We lost one, but they really think we won. We definitely lost. It's okay though. We only lost by 1.
True.
It was a really fair match though. But it was the coach inside was like, darn it. You know, like I don't like to take L's. But no, we did all right. And there was actually some guys that were about to get in a fight about. It was the coach and the mentor to the refs.
You talking about adults?
Yes.
In a kid's game.
7-year-olds, rec league.
Wah, 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 wah.
He was about to throw hands with this guy about whether or not if the ball crosses the line or not, if it's out of bounds. And the guy that mentors the refs said if it crosses the line, it's out of bounds. And he was trying to.
Now that I see some of this bad reffing, though, I feel like it's important, especially as a kid, to experience a shitty ref and have calls go against your shit. Because, like, it's not fair
It was more the coach.
We see it happen, bro. Like, we have these NFL instant replays jump in all
Talking
the time.
about 7-year-old soccer right now.
What game was it I was watching? It was the Pittsburgh game the other night. Pittsburgh on shout out Russ. Oh my God, baby. Yo, he killed it, bro.
I don't watch football.
Killed it, bro.
So sorry.
Pittsburgh hasn't had like a game where they put up that many points in like fucking years. Ain't nobody throwing the ball.
Oh, that's the dude that was smiling super hard.
Number 3. Yo, so Russell Wilson was a Seahawk, right? And he did well. He went to the Super Bowl, won. I think it was the MVP. They went to Denver, like right after Peyton Manning. Didn't do so well at all. I think Sean Payton was up there, the New Orleans coach from when they won the Super Bowl with Drew Brees way back in the day. But like Russell Wilson, bro, something I love about him, he got a positive. He's such a good role model. Like, bro, ever since Antonio Brown was in Pittsburgh, like, I loved what he did for the team, and I appreciate for what you did. But like, dude, he became like a fucking fuckboy, bro. And then everybody kind of started being fuckboy, and like, we've just had this irresponsibleness. Like, even though Mike Tomlin always finishes with a winning season, he's the longest running tenured coach in the NFL. It's like 1 of 3 for our team in life, bro. But like, when you have players just acting dumb shit, like doing all that dumb shit, like it all comes down to quarterback, lead the team. Like that's why Brady shit was in line, because Brady was accountable on his players. Like, yo, Russ, like he just brings like a good sportsman vibe. Like if a call goes against him, bro, he ain't gonna flip out. He might roll his eyes, but like, yo, yeah, bro, it's just, it feels like having class again. We got fucking class. The Steel City once more, my guy. I'm hyped for this year, bro.
So they're nice this year.
They're decent. I think now we're 6-2. We taking some L's.
I've heard Baltimore's on a roll right now.
Baltimore's destroying, bro. It's gonna come down to Baltimore or Pittsburgh. We're probably gonna take the wild card. But you know what? I love when we fucking get the wild card, because when Pittsburgh gets the wild card, like we fucking either go to the championship or the Super Bowl.
Or you don't.
But anytime we go as the first seed or number 1 in our division, we take an L, we lose the first game because we're there, bro. I can't tell you how much I feel this shit's mental shit. Like, but that's why that irresponsibleness, they would never have their heads like right, or they'd be over cocky. But when you're like in a wild card slot, it's dog eat dog from the first fucking playoff game. So you're playing your ass off. So a lot of times you see those wild card. Man, that's a statistic I want to look up. Like the amount of what percentage of Super Bowl winners went in as a wild card. Not even just for the. For football, but I feel like do playoffs work like that for other sports? Deja, how do playoffs? I have to ask. Be that VOG. How do playoffs work for baseball? Is there like a
there's like a bunch of games?
Like, I know
oh
it's
my
like first of every division or whatever, right? But is there like a wild card slot? You know what I mean, or like an extra slot that the like next best team can fight for, or is it just top of each?
I believe it's top of each.
Top of each.
A jersey and a hat. She's like, I believe it's top of each. Wow, Jeff, do you know how does this work like this for any other sport?
VOG.
Like a wild card slot?
No. I know in soccer they do that.
Yeah, bro. Well, I guess what I'm saying is I want to know the percentage of how many teams have won that started out in the wild card slot and then end up being the championship. Because when it comes to Pittsburgh, bro, every fucking Super Bowl, I think damn near, at least every one of the Super Bowls I watched since early 2000s when Ben took them and shit, it was the wild card. Any other time where top
Big
of the division,
Ben, the Fridge, Big Ben.
Big Ben.
That team was gnarly. That was probably one of the last years of football. Yeah, the bus, not the Fridge. Excuse me.
Antoine Randall L.
My mom loved Hines Ward.
Willie Parker. Man, that was a team. Troy Polamalu, James Harrison.
Shout out to Troy.
Larry Foote. Bro, Alan Faneca. We were stacked. I had all the cards, like as a kid. I don't have cards now. But I did look recently at like a Russell Wilson. It was crazy. I also saw a Squidward fan head. Like a Squidward peeping in the kitchen. Like when I was looking for, I was like, yo, I kind of want to get like a Russ one now. He just killed it, bro.
Yeah.
And I saw that SpongeBob one, and I was like, damn, I really want that too. Like,
gotta make it now.
Yeah. So what else you been doing in the camera world, bro? Do you want to look at your own list? Did you
well, yeah, sure, that's fine. But I just did a job at Manassas Mall that was pretty sick. Actually, we flew an FPV drone, a first-person view drone.
First person. I told him say first-person view. When you say FPV, it sounds like
HPV. No, we.
That's what I'm saying though. It's just say first-person view drone.
Yes.
Yeah. But that actually makes sense in itself. Then you see it as it flies through.
Yes, it was
I
like
didn't
super
realize
sick.
how
We
much
were hauling ass.
I
To
see
be honest,
so much now with skiers and shit. Them using those, I didn't realize.
it's usually 360 cameras and
So
stuff
would you
too.
shoot there? You were in the mall.
So we shot through K1 Racing, Pickleball, Korean Barbecue, Uptown Alley, and Burgers at Manassas. And we flew through all the different stores and gave like a crazy perspective going through all of that.
Which you flew fast.
Very fast.
How fast? How many miles per hour?
I would have to ask Razor, to be honest. I'm not sure, but we were moving.
It's got to be fast if his name's Razor. Like, what the
He was
fuck?
moving. We covered all those
Is
stores.
that the kid's name or the drone's name?
The drone operator.
Drone. It's like Ronin, bro.
Yeah.
Motherfucking the operator here who's actually out of town operating somewhere else today. His name's Ronin.
And he
I
uses
always
a
found
Ronin.
that was so funny because he uses a Ronin. Like,
And Razor, if his drone was called Razor.
Razor
Yeah.
with the drone. Yeah, man.
Razor
Makes you
window
sound like
tinting.
a fucking like a character off a TV show. Razor.
We ended the flight, though, by flying into a to-go box. So that would hopefully...
To-go box.
Yeah, like a food to-go box.
What's in the box?
It was a drone.
I should have brought that as a Halloween movie. Fucking 7.
What's in the box?
Yeah, do you know that movie?
No.
Wow, bro.
What's in the
Morgan
box?
Baby Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman. He's like a cop. Brad Pitt is chasing he was chasing this guy.
We need to implement this TV somehow, some way in the
Yeah.
future and pull up a quick clip from it and
No,
have...
I'm sure Jeff take that note. We fucking use this back there. But yeah, no, basically Kevin Spacey, because we can talk about him now. But Kevin Spacey is the bad guy maniac. And he's the detective. Oh my God, bro. This scene, bro, this guy, like, it's just the best. It's one of the best, like, crazy horror thrillers ever. Because ultimately, like, I'll spoil it if you haven't seen it. It's Brad Pitt's a detective and Morgan Freeman's like his like Jedi and he's the Padawan learner, Brad Pitt. It ends up being his wife's head in the box.
Oh,
It's
nah.
Like when they take him out to the desert to like open this box or whatever the fuck. It's like just Kevin Spacey, fucking Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt. And he's like, what's in the box? What's in the box? And bro, he just melts. It's like one of the best cinematic scenes like of all time.
Dang.
I just ordered a new clear shit for this. A bunch of stickers like apple juice, like a juice box for around the shit. And
Lyrical
a bunch more
lemonade
stickers.
type.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Ray Sean's about to drop her music video, Another World.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like, we talk about that. Miss Ray Sean. She's been up here in the DMV for a brick, but I know now she's
She's no longer local.
no longer local. But once you DMV once, you DMV forever.
You can always come
But
back.
she just dropped this new single. Clip shot the motherfucking video. It's
Yeah.
called Another World. We're definitely going to be tagging that in the comments because it is on Another World.
Yeah. And
Wait, and tell me more about shooting that video. You can't just skip over it. Like, tell me more about it.
all right, so we were there. I coordinated a little bit, but it was one of those takes where we had 2 or 3 solid ones, but the fourth take, I believe it was, the timing of the pickleball, we couldn't have paid for the timing of everything kind of happening in the shot, you know? K1 Racing, I kind of gave them like a countdown, but still like, you know, it was like a fate situation. The cars were just in a perfect spot. Everything was just A1. And then the cherry on top, funny enough.
So you know it was meant to be.
What?
Yeah.
Fury punches one of the games that has like a drop down punching bag.
Yeah.
And like the drone was coming, Fury like, bow, just punched that joint, and it was just perfect timing.
And
Everything
it doesn't
worked
break
great.
the drone? I mean, from a camera question?
We
you are a
didn't
videographer?
punch the drone. We punched the punching bag as the drone was coming.
As a drone. Okay, I got you.
It
I
was
got
like
you.
close though.
But yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
This thing was like the
Almost
size
looked
of your palm though. It was pretty tight.
Crazy, crazy.
Shout out to FAA for letting us do something dope.
Shout out. Wait, so tell me more about that. You really have to get like approval every time?
Oh yeah,
Any drone?
we have a pilot on staff. I had spotters. I'd had to do the full 9.
Oh, a pilot. So
Part
like when we
107,
Shot, like
part
when we shot
107.
Burbs, though. Basically, we had fire truck, feds.
Yeah, you had
fucking
everything,
insurance,
permits, all that stuff. Yeah,
Burn guy.
the burn guy was
You got
crazy.
a motherfucking burn guy. My burn guy. He shot. What, Jeff? He shoot Gettysburg? Yeah, he definitely shot Gettysburg. He definitely did some shit on Die Hard 2.
Nice.
I know that.
That set was
Yo,
crazy.
Shout
It
out
really
my
burned
buddy
out.
Jay Sean, bro. He used to have the best line when he came in the car biz with me, bro. He was a photographer too. He went to Mason for photography. I miss your ass every day, buddy. No cap.
Rest in peace,
But-
Heavy.
Yeah, but when I brought him in to work at Dulles, just to like make side income and work on the phones with me in like a BDC, a business development center. Office,
Okay.
right?
I was like, what is a
What is a
BDC? That
BDC?
sounds
Yeah.
really fucking positive, if you
Sounds
know what I'm
like
saying.
No, yeah, Business Development Center. But he used to say, because we were at Dulles Jeep, see, like Chrysler
Speaking of
CDJR.
Jeep, I need to.
Yo, yeah,
Trade in
actually,
my
yeah,
Jeep
bro.
soon.
But
It's
we
about
used to be
time.
like, we're right up the street from the airport they blow up and Die Hard 2. Like, that was his fucking line on the phones. It was the best shit ever, bro. Like, I remember I first heard that, and I was just like, damn. Like, because, like, he wasn't necessarily, like, comfortable at first to talk on the phone. You gotta, it's something, like, some people don't know, like, they can do it, but you gotta, like, get it out of them, right? But after a certain point, you sometimes, like, you don't got it. Like, for some people. But, like, I got it out of him pretty quick. Because he just, like, had to, like, think about it like I told him think about it like a video game actually, and that's when immediately he was like, okay. He would use these video game headphones, but that would give him like a perspective and perception, and yeah, he would rock that shit. He rock everything he did, man.
Very dope.
Hell yeah.
Good dude.
What else you shoot on? What else you shoot?
Well, we have your reels. I think we were going to briefly speak about your reels.
I mean, I know we talked about how Bronco was born from a reel, but we did, it's kind of crazy. We did all my shots. It's funny, the customer is having an issue. This dumbass finance manager fucking put a new car warranty on this Range Rover, but it's the Range. You remember the Range we shot in? The red interior?
Yes.
Motherfucker, like, the guy's so cool. He's like an ex-cop teacher type. So, like, he was so cool to talk to, and like, that deal took, like, hours. So, like, I got to know him, right? But, like, I've made sure to stay in contact with him just because, like, all of my shots in that Red Sea were from that, like, Range Rover Sport. And, like, so it's got sentimental value in my eyes. So I've been talking to him this week, kind of get the kind of warranty company to change that to a used car warranty because it's a Range. And he's got to use the warranty already, right? But, nah, that was, like, a cool shoot because I know we went to the movie theater, Regal. You got that sweet...
And then we went to the MGM after that, correct?
Up at MGM?
Yeah.
Team Mall. Yo, I'm going to be doing that joint. I'm having my Halloween party.
There we
It's
go.
A little side segue. This shit's 8 days away from the day we're shooting this. I'm probably going to drop this, like, on Halloween, right? But the Halloween party is in Annandale. It's a garden social. I finally have figured out the 6 songs I want to do. I'm so hyped. But I'm definitely doing Bob Barker Drip.
What are you doing?
What? Oh, it's album release. Yeah. Album release.
What
Free
songs?
candy.
What songs?
Oh, let's think.
6 tracks.
I'm going to start it with On the Weekend, but instead of saying On the Weekend, I'm going to say Halloweenin'. Like, I'm going to change that bar, basically, and then I'm going to do Bob Barker Drip, and then Bronco, Gold Rush, Bob Barker Drip, Blood on My Blade, then Bronco, then Gold Rush, or maybe Bronco before Blood on My Blade, but then Gold Rush, then... what did I want to close out with? I was singing it on the way here. I'm trying to think. Revenge. But before I do Revenge, sorry, Deja, it's funny. I keep looking over at you because you're here. You're a part of this, even though you're not on camera. You are a part of this.
I'm just advertising all these lovely images.
Oh yeah,
by
I got all
DistroKid.
these cool little handouts. But I guess the last joint, it's Revenge. But Revenge is so cool. It's produced by my man's First Spawned. It's funny. I met that cat through a car customer when I was a salesperson at Jeep. I sold his girlfriend a car. His girlfriend was really chill. And at some point she asked me, like, why are you here? Or some shit. And I was like, I'm just making money. Like, I make music. She's like, oh my God, my boyfriend does too. Like, they're no longer together, but she put me in with this guy. And he sent me this beat, bro. It samples Payback as a Dog by the Stylistics. Do you know that song? Anybody know that song?
No.
Maybe? Dog is a dog. Because you know how Payback is a bitch? It's like grandma's version of saying it. Payback is a dog. It's like a 70s song. It's so good. But I'm going to sing the first, like, 50 seconds of that song. Like, in a tenor.
Are you still doing your
voice.
Smash Mouth cover?
I could. That would be like a encore. If you get the encore on Guitar Hero. If that comes up on a screen, or if I see that above, I'm thinking, like, if
I'm gonna
people
make a
cheer
sign.
enough. And, like, because, like, I
a
remember
big
that's the only
sign.
time I've seen that is, like, Guitar Hero, where it's like, encore. Oh, if that goes, I could go right into Smash Mouth. I already know Smash Mouth. But I guess I need to find I just need to.
You got an acapella that joint?
Well, yeah, like a little tenor bass type. But I'm going to do for Revenge, I want to sing the first part of Payback as a Dog. And then it's, like, the beat. I got to fuck with it on the Mac still and transition it into Red Booby. Got 34s and go into my rap because the background of Revenge, the song is dog is a dog.
How long has it been since you performed?
Pre-COVID. Let me think.
Because I shot most
Not
of
even
your
pre-COVID, dog.
live
I'm
shoot
talking
shows.
pre-motherfucking felonies. So let me think. Boom, boom, boom,
Shame and Java days.
February 18. No, I lost that show though. That show got
This was
canceled.
from that era, by the way.
17 would have been.
This crew neck.
It would have been July, end of July, 2017. So what is it now? 2024. We are on air. I hope that guy's heart just jumped. Little trash guy opened the door. Like, we are on air. I'd love fucking with people like that sometimes. Sometimes. Just like, yeah.
He just, honey, I just walked into the set.
I just gave him some story for tonight.
And this guy just looked at me and said,
it's sad they make him wear that fit to just like get trash, bro.
You should wear whatever you want if you're picking up people's trash.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Just be comfortable.
Let my porters wear whatever. My porter got style, bro. This man's Danae. He comes in with like the Chucky hoodies. The fuck, it's like he goes to Hot Topic, finds the dopest movie hoodies. Every day he had this one the other day. He's like, "Hey, yo, Johnny," puts his hood up and some shit came up. It was cool. Yeah, I love Danae so much. For day one, we'd be talking about. He's a movie nut like me, bro, or a cinephile, right? We brought some more movies.
Cinephile.
It's funny. I watched this one last time with my wife. She pulled her aside because she's like, I've never watched. This is so cool. My wife's from Brazil, right? If you guys don't know or if you haven't seen this before. And I'm gonna be in Brazil in less than 10 days. I'm going to Brazil though on the 1st, so I'm fucking hype as shit. But she always says, I want to watch. I've never watched it in English. I've only watched it in Portuguese. And like words aren't direct translations, especially feelings. She always rags on me that English doesn't have enough words to demonstrate and to illustrate how she's feeling to me. So that's been like my biggest driver for wanting to learn more Portuguese. Like so I can better understand like what she's saying and how she understand how she's feeling. Well, we watched this fucking movie and boy, as a kid, everything went over my head. What happened to these two guys? Because maybe they like change how they look, or I say guys, I'm pointing at the girls, but the
guys
Wayland's
are the girls.
brother, I'm probably mispronouncing that. But what happened to Sean and Marlon? Where are you guys at? Right, somebody give me a hip because I want to know.
Culture, baby.
He's just so fucking funny, and like I gotta watch more from these guys. But it made me think of, and I also grabbed Tropic Thunder, just because. Do you think anybody will ever get away with this blackface, whiteface again? Like, because I don't think these movies could be released nowadays, but they're still hugely popular. They really kind of are. But I think it's just like interesting, like to look at or talk about in cinema, because sometimes it's uncomfortable to talk about it. But ultimately, I do think we need to talk about it. It's not all life is necessarily.
I'm pretty sure.
But I'm curious to see if we ever get another movie like this, whether it's a continuance from either of these movies, right? You know, Hollywood's big on bringing back that sequel 25 years later. Look at Blade Runner, for instance. Yeah. Blade Runner, right? I almost put on Blade Runner last night. My wife's like, no, I want to watch White Chick. She said White Chick. I want to watch White Chick.
Oh, Jew.
Oh, Jew. She's so cute. Let's see. Oh, I brought Zombieland. So I'll just talk about some of these. This is one of my favorite because this is like such more a comedy. It's so fucking funny. Jesse Eisenberg has his rule book. The little love sequence scenario between them, I think, is always kind of cute.
Which is crazy. Every movie has some form of romantic tension. It's like a necessary
I think it's an easier way to connect because when you watch any type of movie, I don't know, maybe an easier way to connect. Where's the good vape? The purple. Oh, I'm so silly. Whoa. Sorry, I need that gas face.
You were talking about movies, and I'm pretty sure that screen was just in the shot. So
I love motherfucking Woody Harrelson, right, from that one, too. The second one's dope. Oh, no, backlighter, no safety. We'll let you be. Okay. Ooh, Chucky. This was Jay Sean's. So cool. It's a 7-set edition.
I was going to say, that's
I haven't seen all these. I'll be real with you. We watched Child's Play. And that's all I've actually seen Chucky-wise as an adult. Because I've seen, like, the Blurps as kids. I remember having the 3rd and 4th one on VHS.
AMC just be on.
But I also was, I don't want to say a little bitch as a kid, but, like, I didn't watch horror movies. I didn't watch gore. It made me, it would make my heart beat fast. And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want to be in gym class right now. It's funny. I did a science project on it in 3rd or 4th grade. To get my mom because my mom would always be like, okay, I'll buy whatever movies you want to watch, but then you have to watch movies that I want to watch. That was kind of our deal. And there was some I'd be like, I don't want to. And I tried to prove this. Well, how I proved it to her was I measured my blood pressure machine when I'd watch different shit. And like then we just looked at it and I was like, suck on that, right? You know what I'm saying?
So when you watch Chucky, it raised your blood pressure?
I don't think I watched Chucky directly. I think I was watching. I remember Law and Order. I had SpongeBob. I had like one or two of each genre, but the horror and the gory, the shit with graphic content. I think graphic content's the best term to use, but that's the shit that kind of would like just raise my shit and like that's the shit that I really care. Now as an adult, you know why it's so easy now? My wife laughs at that shit. So when you see, like, we watched Death Proof the other night for the first time ever. If you've seen that, Jungle Julia. So my wife's name is Julia, so it was cool for her to see. But the murderer in that one, or he's a serial killer, but the way he gets off killing women is putting him in his car and driving crazy. There's like a police class between. It's definitely a challenge to get him in there, but that's also, that gets you off even more because that's like closing a car deal. When he closes a bitch to get in that seat, he knows he's about to get off, right? He goes driving then and like he kills him with the gun, but it's super, super gory. Like that's why Death Proof and Planet Terror, they're super good. Like Grindhouse films,
yeah, they're
horror,
super gnarly.
but horror, gory, graphic content. That's why they were so cheap. People didn't want to see them. Usually, Quentin Tarantino like went in there like, oh my god, this is gold. This is like he noticed a lot of them are ripoffs of famous movies. Like I think I remember read recently in his book or some shit somewhere about he saw a Jaws ripoff very young and it just really changed him for the better because he's like, I saw how they ripped him off, and they ripped off the good shit. And then, like, I forget how he worded it. Check it out. It's a good ass interview, but like, savage. Yeah. But they don't serve food other than popcorn from a shitty machine with no butter, and it's stale, and it's 50 cents, and the seats hurt. And if you're wide ass like me, you really can't sit in that bitch. But like, that's true Grindhouse, right? Like, where it's from. This is a cool one. Oh my god, Overlord. This is if D-Day was unsuccessful, even though D-Day was terribly unsuccessful for many people's lives and many great Americans' lives. Fuck you, Nazis. This is if the Nazis would have won D-Day, and then the Wolfenstein has some like little serum that it's almost like Green Goblin, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. Like you remember when Willem Dafoe gets that shit injected or drinks it, and you know. And then they become like these Nazi super soldiers, and all of a sudden these fuckers are. This is such a good movie. I just saw this for the first time ever, like last year with Brendan. Oh my god, bro! You brought up Clockwork Orange. What do you know or think about that one?
I love your reference to it in your song that you had.
Yeah, I got a pretty sick one. Yeah, a song called Clockwork coming up.
Yeah,
but like I like Clockwork Orange because like the whole world's not beautiful. It's very dark.
I ended up watching it after I listened to your track.
You gotta watch it after you're at least 17 years old, though. It's like not for children or the faint-hearted.
No.
It's dark dystopian future, but it's uncensored and unfiltered. And like, I mean, yeah, it is what it is, bro. Like, not everybody fucks with it, but I brought this because like I didn't watch. This fell into when I was a kid. I thought this would even be scary, and I was like, I don't want to watch it. This is actually kind of cool. I found this at a Goodwill recently, but it's like brand new.
This man's got Twilight.
I love this is like here. Watch this. Oh my god, yo, smell it. It's like factory still. Like this is what I love about Goodwill, bro.
I watched Twilight.
And the
probably in high school or 8th grade.
Inserts. Whoa, theft. Oh, stupid as shit. It's a theft prevention device. I love old DVDs. Like any of these old bitches on here. Let's see. Here, let me grab any of these, bro. Like, look at I bet you this has some crate. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Whoa, it says like ID. Look at that. It says ID4 on top. I have 2 ID4s. ID4. They're so cool. But look at that, bro. Like, this is what I miss from movies and cinema, bro. This is
music, too. Music too,
had
the CDs with all the booklets inside.
I'm so glad I grew up with a VCR and like my mom made me use a Walkman before a CD player and then CD player. Like she didn't just let me get a fucking iPod even though they were out. She's like, no. You got to do it this way first and then we'll get the. And like, I'm so glad she put me through like it's like the analog to digital. Because
I did the same with Annie. She started with like older stuff and worked her way up.
Physical meat. Oh, and these are the best. Look at this joint. Buy any 4, get 1 free, but then it just gives you a bunch of other beautiful titles, bro. Oh my god. I miss these, bro. What year was this? Oh, 2000. That's crazy, bro.
2000.
Probably don't even remember. Well, actually, you do. You're older than me.
I do remember 2000.
What were you doing in 2000?
It was the year before.
Makes me think of that.
I'm trying to think. 2000, we would have been.
Year 3000.
94, we would have been what? Kindergarten, first grade?
2000 were
Wow, y'all knew each other that long.
No, we met in high school. High school, yeah.
Oh, but you're
West
same
Potomac,
age.
yeah, same age. Kindergarten. I remember I had to flip my behavior card to a red card at one point, and that just destroyed my day. But
I remember those.
yeah,
See, I always
I
liked
kicked
doing
over
that.
somebody's like giant block setup or something like that, and the Miss LaRue or Miss Faraday, I can't remember which one, but they're like, "Go flip your card to red," and I was like, "All right." It's the first time it happened, but it was like the end of my world at the time.
Bro, that shit was fun to like get your shit flipped.
No, in Catholic school, it was definitely not the move.
Oh, they hit you?
No, they did not.
How serious of a question? That was a serious question.
No, my dad used to tell me though, back in the day, he would have to put his hands on the chalkboard, and the teacher or the nun at the time would come by with a yardstick and smack their hands and make them kneel on pencils and things of that nature. It was pretty gnarly. Shout out to Pops. My man was born in 47, dude. 1947. Could you imagine being born in 1947 and watching America change through the courses that we are in now? There's self-driving cars out here, bro.
I was thinking about even just recently, like, damn, like, I don't feel old. I don't feel old. Old is not the word, but I feel, ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, we're seasoned is what they're saying now, considering I just hit 30.
I was about to say medium rare. But okay.
He said
you said seasoned. I was about to say medium rare.
Whoa.
Like,
medium rare.
Yeah, bro. I was like, damn.
Explain yourself.
I used to have this one salesperson who just quit to go back to college, Nate. He had such a great attitude and shit. And he was 18, and just the way he talked and his perspective on the world, I remember thinking, like, damn, like, mine was, like, kind of way different. But it just, like, made me realize, like, it makes you think back to, whoa, where were you when you were 18? And what were you doing? And, like, yeah, I was just like, whoa, it's some time, whoa. Time like kind of blew by quick. Like, I'm glad like I got my head right back into the music shit. Got my manager Nate involved. That's a Nate no relation. Wow, that's we'll talk about a fucking coincidence. Well, like I got a different Nate, my manager, involved this year, and he helped get me on a plan, a vibe.
He's got you on schedule for sure. I hear you talk about him a lot and how he just pushes you to get your stuff together, honestly, just to have someone check and pulse, like, yo, are you...
That's a good way to put it. But
yeah, dude, like,
bro,
are you
just
alive?
To have, like, a coach. Like, especially not a coach that beats you, bro. Like, my new GM, I fucking hate this dude with my guts now because, like, he's just blowing heads off, bro. Like, you want to correct something? I'm like, I'm cool. He was cool with the first couple of weeks, but then I fell in this man's, like, line of sight. And like, oh man,
God forbid you don't get 2 paychecks back to back.
I know, right? But like, yo, it doesn't, or I don't know. It's been harder for me to learn because I don't necessarily learn in that, but something I do, because like everybody, even good people, bad people, no matter what you make or think of someone, like I find positives in everybody, like because I try to justify in my head, like, okay, Johnny, maybe you're wrong. Maybe you're wrong. Maybe, you know what I mean? And like this dude taught me how to be punctual. He taught me, we asked this question a lot, but I've been asking myself for music, can you track it? And then are you tracking it of anything? When you are, okay, how many cars did you sell today? Or when you ask someone like, how many cars are you going to sell today? Literally, if they just say a lot. If you don't have a number and like, oh, well, I have 4 appointments. So likely I'm going to sell at least 1, but possibly 2. Because like the close rate is, for appointments, in theory, the loose rates are, if you set 20 appointments, you have 10 of them show, and you have 5 of them sell. It's 50 to 2, so 25%. Like if you have 30 appointments on a Saturday, or if you have, better to use wholer numbers, if you have 40 appointments, you can pretty much say, I'm going to sell 10 cars today. You might sell more, you get more showroom up business, or maybe your managers are really good, and they push the guys, and they TO every deal, and they find every deal, and you sell 15 or 20 of those out of the 40 appointments. But like, your amount of appointments, dude, is a direct relation of cars sold. And like, I do get that. That's been a big reminder from our new
You
GM.
have one job, sell cars.
Yeah, you got one job. But it makes me think about like, am I tracking this? And I saw that Instagram video by that one kid. I gotta like find it and tag in the comments. But he talked about his biggest point of success was posting every day for 365 days. It wasn't necessarily content itself. Yes, it's about the same stuff and it was a unique video every time, but the consistency. And I was like, damn, like that's really kind of going to be my goal to set up on my Brazil trip in the travels for all the hours it takes to fucking
365.
That's a lot.
Posts.
Yeah, so like a post every day, like and like the way he does his posts, he uses the same writing, no matter how, and they're always vertical, right? Type. Yeah, no, I gotta like send you his page, bro, because I guess for dummies like me, bro, it really breaks down a lot of good points and videos and shit. But for someone like you, there are some camera side tips he gives where I'm like, that sounded like Japanese.
That sounded
And like
Japanese.
I didn't know what I don't know what you just. Are you ever seen like the scary movies where she's like, "Yo, Tokashiba, Yamasaki, or Nagasaki,
yes, and you're
Samsung,
like, what did she just
Toshiba,"
say?
or like she just says a bunch of Japanese words, and then the little kid like looks back, and I forget what they say, but like, yo, they're just like saying Sony, Hiroshima,
Yeah,
bro.
like
Just
TV
shit.
brands and random stuff.
Yeah, dude, that's like how it sounded. Like I had no idea what you just said, dog, but that sounds familiar. Like,
I've heard Sony before.
we just give them the Madagascar, like smile and wave. If someone says something to you like
Oh
in
my
car
gosh,
business, and you don't know what to say,
Madagascar.
smile and wave.
Smile and wave.
Mentally
If you don't know
speaking,
what to do in any situation,
smile and wave.
smile and wave.
Yo, I just watched Band of Brothers in the time before I last saw you last time, and fucking, it's so crazy because the guy who's the asshole, the guy who like I look at this character, I'm like, that's my boss right now. He's just an asshole, but he's played by that dude, my Melman from Madagascar. The giraffe, the guy who voices a giraffe, is like this asshole captain in the military World War II.
So it's hard to not see him as.
It's beautiful. I think his name is David. He's on Friends. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know his name.
You know what I'm talking about? Jeff. Who am I talking about?
You're talking about David Schwimmer, and it's
David Schwimmer. Thank
amazing
you.
that him
He
being
is
from
one of the
Friends is not
greatest
the
actors
first
of
thing you
all
think of.
time. To know he went from Melman to what he does in Band of Brothers to like, oh my god, to Friends. Like, holy shit, talk about a spectrum. But like the way they look at him and like that captain, I just like that's how that show got me through it though. Because like sometimes I feel like I have it hard. Like these boys are in a hole, middle of the fucking winter, bro. 18, that's that age shit. When I think about age, they were 18, 19 years. Some of these fuckers were lying, 17. It's like trying to go fuck a 20-year-old bitch, bro, and you're like, you're 16 or 17, you're lying about it. Trying to lie, just get in the military so they can go like, be like stuck in the cold in a hole, Nazis just dropping shells on you for days on end.
You're just like, oh no.
Bro, it hit me different. It's crazy how much, for me at least, TV shows and film, like it makes me feel grateful, bro, because like they're like, I saw this weird video on Reddit in the first lottery draw for fucking Vietnam. I'm gonna tag that shit in this post. The first birthdays drawn were my sister's birthday, my brother's birthday, and my birthday. Like she's October 18th, he's December 30th, and I'm Valentine's Day. And like it's weird, dog. I gotta show you. I have it saved because I sent it to these fuckers. I never text my brother. I mean, like he's on a different. He's in a different wavelength, bro. Like I'm a felon. He's in the fucking military. Like it's the spectrum. But he's a great person. I mean, he's a great person. He's a great person, bro. We're just
in the military.
You know, we're like different, just different people. You know what I'm saying? But I got a lot of respect.
I'm dying.
Oh, you're hot. See, I got my OJ jersey on juice. This shit actually, it was hot earlier in the car. How the fuck is it October 23rd or 4th?
In 85 degrees.
It's in the 80s. I looked at my wife this morning. I was like, "This is climate change." Or like when the water shit happened, she looked at me when she saw some of the stuff, and she's like, "Was this Katrina?" And I was just like, "Nah." Like Katrina hit the coast. Like
Katrina
this shit was
crazy.
just that North Carolina shit. I was like, "Yo, it's never happened, bro." But Leonardo DiCaprio been talking about this for a while, bro.
It's super crazy when you watch everything online overseas, and you're like, "Oh, that can't happen in America."
If you haven't watched it, go on Netflix, go on Hulu, look up Leonardo DiCaprio does a lot on the environment. Neil deGrasse Tyson, talking Bill Nye the Science Guy. Disney on Apple Plus just did a beautiful nature one where like you see dinosaurs from the beginning, but like it's like animated. Like that real looking Pixar-y type. Like, but it's all like the facts we know, right? The facts we know about that shit. And like, then there's some now, as you're watching those, you see the climate change ones. Holy shit, bro. I mean, that's how I've been getting, like, I've always kind of been into that shit, but I bust through them Neil deGrasse Tyson's one recently, and I was like, whoa. Like, it taught me so much about space, the JWST, Get informed on this shit, people.
My man's Elon just
Elon catching a rocket.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Pretty fucking crazy,
Elon
bro.
didn't really do it. He was just the man with the plan. But you know, shout out to Elon. We'll take it.
I mean, like, I'm not necessarily. I don't want to get political because he's just. He's fucking the political bus right now, bro. But like, I will always pick credit where it's due for that SpaceX shit. Like, I mean, he started SpaceX. He led him there. I don't think they would have done it without him. But Elon's a lot like my boss. You ever read articles about the emails Tesla employees get? Mm-mm. Jeff, you ever seen that shit? Bro, Tesla employees, it's like they work 80 hours, or better yet, let me describe it like this. They were talking about in an article the other day, and this EMT was talking then, and they're like, yeah, you know, I had my ambulance, we got in an accident last week, and it caught fire. And I guess ambulances, the small ones, catch fire easily because there's so much shit packed in a tight space. And he's like, yeah, I got my patient out, and I got the crew out. You know what my supervisor said to me? This happened to a crew 2 weeks ago, and they got their drugs out. And they immediately were just like, why didn't you save the drugs too? Like, they bitched at him for it. And it's like, motherfucker, you're in an accident, the car catches fire, and you save the lives on board, and your boss's first response is, this happened to another crew. They got their drugs and their payload. I think the word payload is what he used. But it's like they were carrying like the biological samples, the sperm, people's future babies, their blood, whatever the fuck. Like, yeah,
God forbid.
it just, I was accidents. Like, whoa, that is, whoa. But that's how Elon is with Tesla and SpaceX. Like, so the scientists that sign up, like, they know they're going to get whipped metaphorically, unfortunately, but seriously. I personally, like, Brazil, when I went to my Brazil trip a year ago, first to, like, meet my wife's family and the culture, like, I had this one lawyer, Hosha. We're going to go with him this year again. I'm going back to Chapada. And we're going to go, like, hike on some fucking...
Is that new?
Yeah, I got this in Brazil. It just means Chapado, na Chapada. That means high at the waterfalls. Chapada is a waterfall, and Chapada means high. Like, eu sou Chapada. This is Fumaum. They call marijuana maconha. A lot of times, you like, you want to smoke with someone, you say, like, Fumaum.
All I got is
obrigado. Fuck with someone, you say, like... Huh? What'd you say?
I said, all I know is obrigado. Thank you.
You want to fuck, somebody say like, hoje tem, right? But obrigado, that's thank you, right? But they went back to Brazil, bro.
You just want to say thank you no matter where you're at. Be polite.
Yeah, obrigado. But like, Hosha, what he asked me, I remember, and his buddy, or I don't know if it was his buddy or I guess it was my brother-in-law, João's buddy, Thiago. He asked me too, after they get past the who's better, Jordan or Steph Curry. It's a lot of people's first questions. Like, but Thiago and Hosha, they're both these English-speaking lawyers in Brazil, or in Brasilia. They went straight to like, why do you work so much? Like, why? Like in
comparison to Brazil and America.
In Brazil, it's government mandated. You get a month vacation for every 6 months, or might be 2 weeks vacation for every 6 months you work.
Wow.
Yeah, and like, God forbid, there's a lot of corruption. There's a lot of other problems, issues, whatever the fuck going on down there. But their views on that shit, like everybody takes a vacation and they go spend time with nature. And you do, like, it's a very, very big thing. No matter your income level there, you can always do that. And like, it was so eye-opening that, damn, like, I love the car business. I love making money. But like, that is just my day job. I have a bar on one of my songs where I'm like flipping the whips and the egg, and then PM zip such a cake. And like, it reminded me, like, yeah, I used to trap in the PMs, but like, now you're my wife and just my music. And like, bro, I'm trying to work my ass to death. Like, I'm
straight
so
up
hyped for like our vacay coming up here in the next couple of days, bro.
You're going to be checked out.
That mindset.
You're going to be out of here.
Huh?
You're going to be out of here.
Yeah, and I'm going to get a lot done on the travel between like, hustling with that. I'm pretty hyped.
Nice.
Wow, do we really only have 15 more minutes?
Ran it.
That's crazy. we got high. We kept talking. Tell me more about you. We accidentally closed this to go through some movies.
It's all good.
Open her back up.
I've been shooting weddings lately. Lots of wedding photography.
I Love You Too?
ILUTOO weddings. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Isaac Leon Unciano TOO, but not really. It's I Love You Too weddings. The double play.
And why are you different?
Just overall crowd control, all that good stuff, getting the vibe out of the photos.
That's a good one. Crowd control. You got it. Do you want to hit this, by the way?
Nah, I'm cool right now. I appreciate it. We got 15 minutes. For real, it's just one of those things. If you can't vibe with the clients that you're working with, right? If you can't get the raw emotion, what you're trying to get across.
A human connection. That's what we
They're
said. They're
going to be
You're selling yourself.
your
more
photos.
Than anything.
Yeah, and I mean the content's going to show it too. If they're just not having a good time, the sun's out, it's blasting in your face. But like, you know, you got to be able to. All right, everybody, close your eyes. Imagine your bride and groom just got married, and on the count of 3, you're going to open them and cheer as loud as you can in the coolest position that you can think of that accentuates the couple in the middle. And at the same time, while everyone's cheering, you both kiss, and then you count down 3, 2, 1. Everyone opens their eyes, everyone cheers, and it's like this huge moment. You pan down, you get an awesome video or photo shot, whatever you need. But it's like just one of those really nice moments.
I'm so glad you
and stuff like
explained it.
that.
When you said crowd control, I immediately went to security. Like, oh
No, dude.
they
So
keep fuckers
imagine.
out.
No,
Like,
so feel this out, right? So
I'm glad you explained it though. Like
weekend,
that is selling. Educated.
last weekend, we had a sparkler exit. I found out there was nobody really coordinating at this rate. There was no employees of the hotel around.
True.
There was just the DJ and I, and Matt. Shout out to Matt.
Oh man, yeah, we're gonna segue to him after this.
We were just like, what are we supposed to do to get everyone out? And it just happened to be there was a thing of sparklers there, and they were like, where do we do it at? And there's an overpass that gets you to where you're at in the basement. They're like, we should do it in the overpass. I'm like, no. Not with the structural fixture above our heads. No sparklers.
True.
Let's go to where we got you guys married at, and I had to conduct the exit, get everybody in place.
Yeah. So like
The
just
super
being
long
able to
sparkler.
go in and analyze an area and know like, whoa, that's a safety hazard. or
Yes,
that-
crowd control.
I'll tell you,
Drunk
that
people
is
with
something-
sparklers is scary.
You've brought up to me though before about insurance policies. I think when you went to shoot what Jews people shoot.
Yeah,
or bosses stuff.
certificate
And, like,
of
having
insurance.
I'd like never thought about like well, excuse me,
COI
but, like
is what it's
having a
called.
fucking other than I know when we shot burbs, like we were burning shit, so I knew we'd need insurance for that.
You guys had a COI, right?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. But
See?
even for basic shit,
Everybody.
you basically need one. Like something like which yeah, no, I mean it makes sense. You could hurt someone, but also
could
I
burn
feel
the
like
place down
what
if you're
comes
not
with that is,
careful.
like, what, are you guys CPR certified?
The wife is, but no,
true.
I'm not. No,
True.
my drone pilot is. I'm sure he's an EMT. Shout out to Dylan.
True. Oh, and what about Matt?
So Matt, abstract
We'll talk about Matthew
Artist,
Sir Robertson.
Matthew Sir Robertson.
Robertson or
Robertson.
Robertson.
Sir.
That's my best friend's last name. What?
See, that's
I wonder
why he
if
went
they're,
with
like,
Sir.
Related, like
Now there's a lot
ancient.
of Robertsons out here, and that's why he used the acronym Sir.
true, like Sir Alden.
Yep.
Sarcasm.
Yep. Shout out to Sarcasm.
My DJ. Oh, that's right. You plugged me in with him.
Yep.
Crazy.
We went to
bro.
Big Dub
This
together. Big
motherfucking-
Dub, put Sarcasm on the main stage.
Somebody
Please and
put
thank you.
Sarcasm up there, please.
Yeah.
He's gonna be my DJ at my fucking show, but like that's like I'm like a
I'm
Matchbox car for him. This motherfucker's like speed racer. I'm talking.
Yeah.
Like he is one of the best DJs in the DMV. Whether you got some wedding type shit, whether you trying to just turn up on like some echo stage sound check type shit. Like he could run it. He could run
I'm
it.
telling you,
bro.
main stage would go crazy for him at
Main
Big Dub.
stage.
That-
You got-
we've been
yeah,
pushing for that
yeah.
for years
Somebody
now.
cut
He
this up and
deserves
send
it.
us to Big Dub, and you send them that sarcasm clip.
Yep. He'll rock it for 45 minutes guaranteed.
Okay.
Also, back to Matt. I think we're going to try to push some hoodies for him real quick.
Oh, hell
some,
yeah,
I
bro.
got some of the multicolor MasterClipz hoodies. I think we're going to design it kind of similar with the Sir.
I want to take. You know what I've been trying to
then the
get is
multicolors.
a drip hoodie of logo, or like take one of his. Like, do you know anyone who can like take like my logos, my two, and drip? Do you know what I mean by drip?
Puff paint?
Like everywhere around the piece garment. But for his paintings, I've wanted to do drip from paintings. Like get a painting on the front and back of your shirt, dripped, so it drips at the collar line.
I forget
We could
what
do
it's
that
called.
with his paintings though, but I have these dope shirts, and you know I got them from like Primark because Primark's cheap with the styles, bro. Like Dr. Dre, Gorillaz, Prince, Michael, everybody got their shirts up in Primark. But the art shirt I got has a I think it's a thing. Well, I got like a Van Gogh. I got like another one. Maybe it's a Basquiat painting. But the shirt is just made of this like gorgeous material, and the painting, the way it's on there, I'm like, oh my god, like I want to do that with like my fucking. Well, we do that with his shit. It's probably gonna do it Lilac Diesel, Lori's painting of one of my albums, and his paintings would be perfect to do that with garmentry with. I gotta like get you that shirt, dog. It's got some flowers on it, and the way the yellows pop. Shit crazy, bro. Yeah, oh, that's Lilac Diesel right there, bro. It's a painting. It's a painting on a painting. I love that filter thing around it, or that photo set. It reminds me of Harry Potter.
Yeah, this is super trippy, dude.
Super
What is
trippy.
it? What's the DistroKid?
DistroKid. Yo, DistroKid, like, hit it with the needs if you're an independent artist, bro. From actually getting your shit up, getting your lyrics to move, getting your video distro.
One. This is Snoop
they got all
as a
these
baby with tattoos. He was born with his tattoos. Speaking of tattoos, we can ride out here the last 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about some tattoos, boss.
Let's talk about our artists. Tell me about your artist.
Pat2, a.k.a. Pat, a.k.a. stripper_glitter. Super wild. Yes, Pat2. We went all black and white the whole way down.
He's done all your shit?
Yeah, for real. Just two. Yep. Whoa. Except for my Casper tattoo. We got, my mom and I got that.
We all got those type, bro. I got all mine from my man Sean Bow.
That man's was just on acid, I think.
When I was in Brazil, like, I wasn't necessarily fucked up, but my wife was like, baby, let's get, I mean, because we got Deus Ex
Bacon Hat Casper.
We got this shit, God is on top together. And that's when I was like, fuck it, where are the waterfalls? I'll get it this one here too. I gotta get that motherfucker there to touch him up. His name is Henrique. He's a pretty cool tattoo artist. For any of you Brazilians watching. What?
Your Starbucks order, I believe, correct?
Yeah, inside my arm.
Yeah.
Inner arm, blonde quad, soy flat white. Starbucks was too far though, so I had to settle for. I was on the run. So America runs on Dunkin', you know. Whenever
you're having a sad day, you go to Dunkin'.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier, bro. Like I got Dunkin' because I had to, not because I wanted to. Like there's a reason I have Starbucks tattooed on my body right there. I'm actually though I want to get Adderall right here. I think. Just because I mean, like, I'm brought ADHD as fuck, but that's the only way I, like, survive life.
He said, like, he randomly will text me, just popped an Addy, about to get my life together.
It makes you feel like you could solve world hunger. In the first,
that's how I feel when I drink yerba mate, okay? The yerba mate tea that I had last episode.
That's like that caffeine.
Yeah, the only caffeine tea that I feel like doesn't give you, like, a punch to the face and then, like, a super aggressive crash.
How much sugar is it a can?
I don't know. I can double check.
Is it like some?
I wish I had a can. I have it in the car.
It's probably like some of that natural shit. Like
it is very natural. It is a solid.
But stevia.
No, hell no.
He said, hell no.
Nah, but I always tell people the Bluephoria flavor tastes like blue. Like if you've ever had something blue, the color blue has a flavor. I don't care what you say. Yeah. So usually kind of blue raspberry-ish, but.
And we're on to go back to Bo. So Bo, he's Sean like Sean White, bro. SHAUN. Was it BOWEINK?
Ink.
On yeah, Sean Bo Inc. on Instagram. But he works at this place called Dripton Inc. It's in Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
Did he do the THC one as well?
He did all my tats other than this one and this one. He's done everything, bro. We started off, I got a baby Bart down here. It's Pablo Escobar. So it's Escobar. And my second one was the coffee setup.
I also have a coffee tattoo. Shout out to Starbucks. But
Starbucks? Are you a barista for a small time after me?
I was not a barista. I was a cashier at Starbucks.
But you wore an apron, bitch. You had to go through the tree. You had to run the bar. Did you ever run the bar?
I did not go through the training. Do you remember Mike? Mike did all of my trainings.
Mike was a funny manager.
And just let me run
cash.
He let me run cash register, pour coffee, and clean the bathrooms. The second we got a new manager, I quit because they put me on Frappuccino Day. They put me on the Frap station on
Frappy Hour.
What? I have Frappy Hour all day.
I miss Frappy Hour, bro.
That was hours.
That was the only time I felt like I was motherfucking Tom Brady. Like, put me on the bar at Starbucks, bro. You remember I used to throw cups and shit?
Yes, you were nice with it. However,
I got nice with it because I did it for a while, and Starbucks was fun. Passed the time quick. There were keys to the safe, and I trapped out that bitch hard. Seriously, Starbucks was key for me, bro. I went out. I got arrested in the Green Apron.
Yes, you did.
Out on the limb, dog. But it's just it was life changing, bro.
I need to text Mo for that.
Who?
I need to text Mo for that footage you said. I just remembered he was there, right?
Oh, yeah. It's crazy to think about.
The only person who's got it.
Only person who's got it. Yeah, you text him for me, please. But Bo, back to Dripton Inc. I know she has my ADHD ass getting off topic. It's such a cool tattoo studio. It's run by this guy named Smush. He's got green hair.
By who?
Smush. It's like _SHMUSH. Like Smush. Exactly how it sounds. But he's pretty well known in the DMV area. He's definitely nice with it too. I stick with Bo because Bo's my guy. I've been with Bo. I was the first person Bo bust open color ink on. I remember I brought him ink. I was getting when I was getting my first color tattoo. He was doing Well, let me think about it again. So I did this coffee, and then we still got 5 minutes, and the chemistry, and and then when I showed up, oh yeah, and I wanted this shit. I brought the red and I brought the purple. And I remember him looking at me like his eyes got wide, like whoa. And like I remember, I suck. I've never let it happen. It's like I've let it happen twice now, where like I didn't really pre-text my order, or like exactly what I was looking for. And then when I realized, oh fuck, like I never sent it. Like it's not his job to be like, yo, what are you sending? But then once I got there, like I felt so bad. It's like this is awkward, bro. Artists won't be prepared, and I felt like a douche customer not prepared. And like
you kind of put him on the spot.
Well, he wasn't, I think, expecting the color, maybe. I've done this like twice now, so I feel really bad. But Bo knows how much I love him. And like, I definitely know now. Because like last time, I didn't click send on the fucking photo. And it was one where he's like, I can't do this where you want it. It's too small. The photo wasn't good enough quality. But then like, it's like you want to know, you're an athlete, you know what team you're going to play. Like,
do you? Because you kind of wait for a call on
but I'm saying if you're an athlete, a professional athlete, you know who you're going to play on Sundays. If you're a fucking contractor, you know the address you're going to and what job you're going to do. I'm a car salesman or a car sales manager, used car manager right now. We'll see for how much longer. But like, I go to work, I at least know my objective, the employees I have on staff, the cars I have in inventory, the trades I got going through the shop, the deals I got working. Like, I know it. And like, you show up to tattoo artists, like change a design on the spot.
Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah,
I mean, thankfully,
but
with
he's
most
like
of this
the
stuff,
best. And like last time he did the bobby pin, but that's when he did first color. This my case number. We added the beans. Oh, and then this one's sick. He did Born to Kill. It's actually I got the movie, bro. Full Metal Jacket. It's this
FMJ baby.
It's funny because I have.
Hold it up here
from
if you
Joker.
can.
This helmet is Joker's helmet. Joker's the journalist in Full Metal Jacket, and. Born to Kill with the peace sign, it's supposed to represent the duality of man. Like one of his drill sergeants asks him at one point, and like that's why I always love that and that quote. Bo did that shit upside down when he did it on my wrist. I hope y'all maybe could see.
Here, go this way. Hold it up this way.
Maybe I like stand up. Oh yeah, I can see it on the back camera. But yeah, my Born to Kill, he did that shit upside down, dog. No cap. That shit crazy. And then we did Red Apple, cigarettes, Quentin Tarantino. This is my ex's name in Elvish. Fucking Lord of the Rings.
Speaking of your ex, thank you for the phone.
Red rum. Got a little red rum. I think I got Dr. Sleep and Shining up there for sure. But
super wild.
Yeah.
The phone situation.
Fucking cunt who cheated, bro.
Every time I get a text, hey, is this so-and-so? I say, this is no longer so-and-so's phone. She cheated on Johnny. Johnny gave me her phone. Thank you.
Bang. It's good.
Good
got the this Jeep Tat sells me cars all because I would present a car at some point. Well, when I was outside, I always start at the front of the car, keep it locked. They try to like open the doors. You're like, no, come in.
Is it true that you put the key in the person's hand to solidify the deal?
Not really. No, you see, the thing is you don't let them get in the car, look at it at first. You make them come around you to the front. Then I'd always be like, do you know what makes a Jeep? Or like a Ford a Ford? Like every car has got their thing. Like Toyota, Subaru, they're like reliability. Jeep is capability. Each slit represents all 7 continents. Jeeps are capable everywhere. And so like when I'd always point it up and see, look, I have a tattoo of the logo because I love Jeeps and I believe in them. And that's why this helmet also, this goes hand in hand, dog. Like it really, my tats were great conversation starters with customers. I always loved them. Damn, it sucks we only have a minute left. That shit went too quick. I'm like mad. And this is like part 2 of the Dope Feature 2, dog.
It's all right. So just call me for a co-host position whenever you need me.
Yo, man, would you bust shit up? We'll fucking just.
I love the VOG concept though. Having Jeff kind of pop in.
Jeff,
like,
you're the best in the back. The little voice of God. Jeff is God. My name is Jeff. Jeff. There's so many good Jeffs out there, though, bro.
There are lots of good Jeffs. Shout out to Jeff. He taught me how to edit photos on Lightroom Classic. I will never forget. He showed me the entire and beyond section of
I
Lightroom
only
Classic.
know what you just said because you've taught me what Lightroom is. Tight. I feel good, bro. I'm learning. I'm like a second grader now, video production.
I'm like 4th or 5th grade.
YouTube, bro. My YouTube popping with my self-production.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Check out MasterClipz with a Z if y'all ever get time. MasterClipz.
Please. And fucking hit up Bo and his boy for these tattoos, bro. Please. Hit them up. Book them out. Drink water and mind your business. Yo, that's hard. Oh my gosh, bro.
Shout out to Community Love Hub.
Shout out to Community
National
Love
Harbor.
We finna see you next week when Johnny and you are back from Brazil. Can't wait.